Hi everybody, this is Talia with the second half of the video that I'm sharing with you about how I prepare my project life photos ready for printing and putting on the page. Excuse me if there's any weird baby noises, sorry, that's life. I've got here all the photos that I have for Eli's album for week 27. Now he has a half-size album. He just does one side, so he'll get 4 3x4s and 4 3x4s and 4 4x6s. And they usually like to do one of the 3x4s as a title card. So the thing that I need to start off is by choosing, I often have 4x6s as the main photos. I hardly have any 3x4 portrait photos, but I want to choose what's my favorite story that I want to include for this one, that I definitely want it to be a big photo. And actually I think, oh, this is a actually a really cute photo of him. There's a few different things I want to include. I want that one to be my first one, so I'm prioritizing the photos. Next, you want to open up your photo editing program. I'm using Pixelmator, but you could use Photoshop or whatever it is that you're using. And then you want to change it to inches, so that it's just the easiest way. I could give you the dimensions in pixels, but if you just change it to inches, you know that you're doing it right. So 6 is our width, 4 is our height, and I want to change it to 300 as the resolution, because we're printing. That's how many pixels per inch I want. And if I were doing this in just for the web, I'd leave that at 72, but because we're printing, it has to be 300. So open it up and just make it a little bit bigger, so it's easier for you to smaller, sorry, so it's easier for you to deal with. I'll leave it like that. That's just the command minus or command plus to do that function. And then I want to start with this photo. Now, depending on the settings that you have on your camera, will depend if you need to edit the 4x6 photo or not. You want to, I just make it a little bit smaller so I can work with it. And by now I know exactly the right pixels. But I want to put it in, and because of the settings that I've got on my camera, it's the perfect size for printing. You can see here there's no extra above or below. That's fine. So I can just go through and rename this photo. Because it's week 27, I just write 27A in. This photo, on the other hand, I use with a different setting on my camera. Actually, funnily enough, this photo was a 3x2 setting on the camera, and this one was a 6x4 setting, and so I don't know, but you can see here hopefully that there is quite a difference in size, that this one is a lot taller. And so if they're the settings that you have on your camera, then you will want to edit this photo even though it's staying as 4x6. This one in particular isn't, but that's for the sake of it. So you want to just use the image size function to make your photo a little bit smaller. Oops, damn it. Sorry. Yeah. Just a little bit smaller, just so that you can deal with it easier. So Command A is select all, then Command C to copy, and then get rid of that photo. You don't need it in your program anymore. You just want to put it in. So this is what a lot of people end up with. Ooh, bless you, Eli, if you're off. A photo where they have excess on the top and bottom, and that's why it's good to edit these photos beforehand. Then as opposed to while you're getting them printed. just because you don't, it's just one less thing you have to worry about. You can also make it a bit bigger. Say I want it to be cropped a little bit like that. Well, I can do all those things however I want the photo to be. And then I want to export it. So in Eli's album, remember this is all on this USB stick that we talked about last video. So I know now that this one is the one that's cropped to size because it's called 27B, and this one is the one that, you know, was the original photo. But it's not the original, remember? That's on my computer, or in my case on my NAS. So I can actually go now and delete that photo. And it seems a bit scary and a little bit radical, but you can just delete them. If you put them into a USB stick, you know that you're not deleting the original file, you're just deleting a copy anyway. So there you go. Now I know these two are ready to be printed, and these ones still might need, goodness, anything from color correction to being resized. So let's have a look at resizing.